I feel lethargic, like every aspect of myself is diminished, finished and furnished by future fuel, but short-term plans have become a full-time job. With financial fever feeding into fretful fraying fragments, I've again grown stagnant. Now, suddenly spent an unkempt life to rent to an underpaying buyer, a higher power than I, shy from social scenes in which I could have built some real things. Thoughts sprung unstrung as I vent the scent of self-indulgent pride that overrides my senses. That this is senseless, that this relentless feeling of time stealing my worth hurts, and that most days to most people this is life, and its strife strides to blind us from choice, so every break is a breath of air to be shared through story, storing select memories up our sleeves to help us sleep. But I can't abide by such a rigid routine, and step seamless into something I don't really believe in. So I aim bigger, and I figure that something will fall into my lap despite lapses of uncertainty. I'll be certainly more seen. So now, ideologically, I can afford not to care, and I can share advice on how to forgo a savings account or a pensionable income that will accumulate as much interest as my life has today, and stray from reality and onto making money off vanity projects and become a subsidy of my own creativity. But no one tells you how to sell that viably. Because past the hat shows pay a pittance, and the moment that I admit this, the moment that I admit that my art, it has value, people will stop showing up. Deterred by an entry fee or a Facebook feed sellout asking me to shell out money to promote myself to friends instead of being a reflection of talent, it's a retraction of reality. And what's the point when the only real gain is an initial inflation of ego followed by a spiral of self-doubt when I again fail to take off? But the alternative, it just isn't an option because I live it daily and it feels like I'm failing. And it's suffocating rating my life against others bolder than I, so either I choose to drown in delusion or drown in self-pity. But either way, I find myself again on the cusp of fuck this, fuck art, fuck the CV. What can I do that will make me both stable and happy?